And they say dropshipping is dead. Still got me a Lambo at AT. Here's how you can start dropshipping between 13 to 25 and retire your parents. First, go to AutoDS and click on Marketplace. Find a viral product and make a clean Shopify website. Now for the marketing, go on Winning Hunter and click on Facebook ads. Search up the product and download all viral ads. Copy link and paste it on Publer without watermark. Now post all videos on TikTok and have your store linked in bio. Once the sales roll in, connect your Shopify store to AutoDS and they'll ship all orders automatically. If you want to learn more, comment W and I'll send you a free guide. Hi everyone, welcome back. Picture this, you arrive in and suddenly your phone starts silent after the dashboard. You restore it, but it's full between the sets. We're stating right. Well, guess what? Thousands of people are searching for a solution just like this, and that's why today I'm showing you how to find trending products like car phone holders that are high in demand and how to set up and fully automate this dropshipping store so you can make money without constantly managing orders. Stick with me because by the end of this video you will know how to spot what products people actually searching for, where to shop them easily from AliExpress, how to automate your store so you can focus on scaling instead of manually fully orders. And as a bonus, I will share you 3 common mistakes beginner dropshipper make so you can avoid them and start strong. Let's dive in. Step 1. Use Snipseek AI to find trending products. The world's smartest new dropshipper make selling random products without checking if people actually want them. This is where Snipseek AI comes in. As scan Google search trends, and so as products are blowing up in popularity, car phone holders are trending. It's my total sense, but people are using GPS for navigation and keeping their phone CQ while driving is a must. But before we jump into AliExpress, we need to validate whether this is their long-term trends or just a temporary hype. Step 2. Analyzing Google trends. Before we invest in the products, we need to make sure it's a steady demand. So let's check Google trends. I'll search for a car phone holder. Set the reason to United States and then set the time frame to past 12 months. Why 12 months? Because we want to see if the product sells consistently or it's just a one-time hype. And look at this, search interest for car phone holder have remained steady all year. That means people are constantly buying them. Make it great for us for dropshipping. The quick hit always check seasonality. Some products spy only in certain months. If your interest drop off completely in certain seasons, it may not be the best product to sell here. Step 3. Finding the right supplier on AliExpress. Now that we validate the products, let's head over to AliExpress and search for car phone holders. But here the things, not all products are good quality or profitable. That's why I use this checklist when picking a product. If a product has sold thousands of times, that means people trust it. Good review. I only go for products with at least 4.5 stars and real customer feedback. Competitive pricing. I need enough profit margin after factory in shipping and ask. Let's check the few listing. Okay, here's one with over 10,000 orders for 0.5 star and great price. This is exactly what we're looking for. Use AliExpress filter to sort by number of orders and customer rating to find the bestseller options fast. Step 4. Exploring similar products for higher profits. Most dropshippers stop at the threshold of Play-Fi. Big mistake. AliExpress recommends similar products at the bottom of every listing, and this is where you can find even better deal. Let's throw down a while here, a car phone holder that even cheaper, as faster shipping, and include 360-degree rotation. There could be an even better option. Always compare multiple options before making the final decision. The right product can make or break your success. Step 5. Common mistake dropshippers make. Now, before we move on to automation, let's still over the common mistake, beginner mess, so you can avoid them from start. Running ads before testing product quality. Always auto assemble first to check the quality before selling. Choose the raw supplier. Supplier with slow shipping times and bad review can ruin your business. Always check their ratings. Ignoring profit margins. If your cost is too high after shipping and ads, you won't make any money. Aim for at least 3x markup on the product price. Step 6. Automating your dropshipping store. Now here's the best part. You don't need to manually handle an order every day. Instead, we go into automate everything. You Shopify, these don't let you import products from AliExpress with one click. Automate order fulfillment. When someone buys, the order is automatically sent to your supplier. No manual work required. Set up marketing automation. Can send automatic email to remind customer about their abandoned cart or remote new deals. Tag your analytics, Usual analytics, and Shopify built-in pre-part to optimize your store and scale your business. The more you automate, the less time you spend on manual work, and the faster you can grow. You're making this while you're sleeping on vacation. Just start still running, taking order, and making you money. That's the power of automation. And that's it. Now you know how to find the trending products, shop them on AliExpress, and set up fully automated shopping store. The key is steady. Don't just sell anything. Use DeepSeek AI, Google Chat to validate demand. Pick the right supplier and automate your process to focus on your scaling your business. Stop waiting time. Today I'm going to show you 3 rules that help me go from circling to building this success business. These principles have been key in my journey toward financial freedom, and I believe they can help you do the same. I remember one time a kid asked me why we're working. How did you make it? I told him, it's not what you do, it's what you did that count. Let me break it down for you. Rule number 1, the 40 framework. The first rule that changed everything for me is what I call 40 framework. It's something I learned from the book Getting Things Done by David Allen. It taught me how to handle my tasks effectively and steal my time for things for the matter. Do it. The first thing is do it. If something takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Don't overthink it. For example, I was talking to someone about potential YouTube collaboration, and instead of checking texting back, I picked up the phone and got it sorted right then and there. No need to write down or schedule it later. It's written in a minute. Delegate it. Next is delegate it. If someone else can do something better or faster than you, let them handle it. I used to think I had to do everything myself, but once I started delegating, I found more time for important stuff. Defer it. Then that's the first. For stuff that hasn't urgent but still needs to be done, just put them on the back burner for now. I usually get overwhelmed by everything on my to-do list, but by deferring an urgent task, I feel less pressure. Delete it. And finally, delete it. This is one huge. If something doesn't serve your goals, delete it. Even if you want to do it, if it doesn't help you to get closer to your dream, let it go. I had to learn how to say no, and that's a massive difference. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something more important. I learned the power of saying no the hard way. About 8 or 9 years ago, I was talking back to back, change goals today, working myself into the crowd. One day, a friend pulled me aside and said, "You need to get paid to say no." At first, I didn't get it, but after thinking about it, I had to prioritize my energy, not just my time. Saying no wasn't a quickness, it was a chant. I immediately thought about developing other coaches or the speaker so I didn't have to do it all myself. The shipping mindset changed everything. Rule number 2, managing energy, not time. Now on to rule number 2, you don't have manage time, you manage energy. I used to say yes to everything because I was afraid of missing out, but all that is burned me out. I had meetings scheduled at all the time of the day, even during my most productive hours. But once I started being more mindful about my energy, everything changed. I began scheduling my creative work in the morning, meeting in the afternoon, and less demanding tasks at night. That simple shift made a huge difference. The key is to know when you are at the best, and you block down the time for the work that requires your full energy. I've seen so many successful people burn out by pushing themselves too hard without considering their energy levels. I remember hearing about a CIO who thought he could hustle and stop, but eventually he had to take the massive step back. His business dropped by 30%. That could be avoided if he had to manage his energy properly instead of just working hard for a shakeout. So don't hustle yourself into the route. Success is about working smart and sustaining your energy over time. Rule number 3, it's okay to adjust. Rule number 3 is something a lot of people forget. You are allowed to adjust. I remember one of my friends telling me he was overwhelmed because his calendar was packed with commitment he made months ago. He didn't know how to get out of it. I told him I had the power to adjust. You have the power to adjust. You can renegotiate, cancel, or push things back. You're not stuck with your past decisions. I used to feel guilty about saying no to things I had already committed to, but then I realized if it doesn't align with my current goals, I had to do the right change course. That's how you rotate your time and your energy. A lot of people think that by saying no, they will miss out on opportunities. But here's the truth. Saying yes to many things can actually hold you back. I remember a mentor telling me, don't trust a man who never say no. Why? Because a person who always says yes will eventually disappoint people. Learning to say no has been one of the most powerful things I've ever done. It's allowed me to focus on what truly matters. Let me give you a few strategies I use to make sure I'm getting the most of my time. First, review your schedule regularly. I look at my calendar every Sunday to see if it's still aligned with my goals. What's usually energy me might not anymore, and that's okay. You are allowed to change your mind. Second, renegotiate your commitment. If you don't want to do something, don't be afraid to say no. I gotten really good at having those tough conversations. Lastly, spend your time. Once you clear out its necessary stuff, you can add more management work that help you grow. This could be learning new skills, building relationships, or tackling your biggest goals. Here's the thing, growth is uncomfortable. If you do something that makes you nervous or anxious, that's usually a sign that you are on the right path forward. I always ask myself, what's going to grow me the most? What challenge can I check on that will push me to become the best version of myself? Sometimes, I even use things that might be uncomfortable as feedback to keep pushing forward. So now that we talk about how important it is to manage your time energy wisely, let's shift gears and dive into something that's been a game changer for me, making money online. I know it might sound overwhelmed, right? A lot of people think it's too complicated or expensive to get started. Trust me, I usually feel just the same way.